Alright, so we are now live, so if everybody just confirms that you are seeing the image and you can hear my voice and everything is all good, and then we can hopefully soon start. So we'll probably start back on midnight, but as soon as everybody confirms that you can hear me fine and stuff, we'll begin. So this is going to be fun. This is like a last minute decision to do, and everything is great. Oh, that's great news, so fantastic for letting me know that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to load a game that I already have going, so I'll just see how this goes. And hello to Luke as well, and Nuka, and Emily, so hello everyone and welcome to the stream. So everything is going really well, so just let me, just hopefully everything's going well for you too. So, and one of your favourite Crash games, oh that's awesome to hear, because I have not really played this one very much, but I don't mind it at all. So I think I'll load that profile, but it is not my playstyle to do gems and then relics like in one go, so I think I might continue with that one because I like to get all of the gems and stuff first. So I'm not too sure how long I'm going to be going tonight, because obviously, I mean, I don't want to have a really late one, hence why I'm streaming this game instead of another part of my Crash Bash Let's Play. And you can probably hear my voice playing up as well, so probably better off doing this stream instead. So if everyone can confirm that my volume's good, my voice, because I know I've put the game volume up a bit, but I think in this part what we're going to do is we're going to do this warp room, maybe a bit of the next one, I'm not too sure. I'm not going to make this stream too long, I just thought I'd do a stream because it would be fun, and even though I didn't want fancy doing my Crash Bash Let's Play, I'd still wanted to do a stream and not disappoint, so I thought why not do this instead. So assuming that everybody is ready, because we have Luke, Emily and Nuka, so as soon as we all want to begin, we can all start. Now I don't think I'm going to have guest commentators on the stream, because I mean, I just don't want it to be too overwhelming, and yep, everything all sounds good. So I think what we're going to do is, I think we're going to start off straight away, and I'm doing well, so thank you so much for asking. So we're going to start out with the first stage, the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet, I'm not too sure how you say it. I don't think you say the T, but...
I realize my brethren have had some trouble with you, my little orange friend, but I'm not quite sure why. Is it getting hot in here? Is it safe to be wearing that fur? It looks flammable!
Now I do believe there is a copy of this stage later on in the 6th warp room, but it's like in the dark, so now I am emulating this, and I will say that there are quite a few glitches present, so hence why I prefer to play the real thing, but it does for now, so I can't really complain. And hello to Max as well, so how is it going for you? So thank you so much for coming to the stream, as always, and I hope everything's all going good for you. Now these controls do feel kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie, they're sort of like really responsive, like as soon as you press to do like an input it immediately like kicks in, but it sort of like feels really floaty as well. I mean, I'm totally not used to these controls at all. I mean, they're more responsive than N-Sane's controls, but they're sort of like too responsive, if you sort of like understand. Maybe they're a bit too sensitive, a bit too fast to what I'm used to, but I'll probably get used to that as the game goes on. And obviously, and Max says, just caught wind of Marcus's tweet, doing good at the moment, oh that's great news, might play SimCity 4 in a bit and work on Argentinian name data whilst I'm waiting for the game to import the map and textures of my new region. Oh, that's awesome to news, and it's a really large region, so well, hence why the import time is so long. And I never played SimCity, Or is it sort of a bit like The Sims, but like on a bigger scale? I've never really played that game. So if you could enlighten me on that, that'd be pretty cool to know. I have 63 lives, how? I have no idea. I mean, I just recently played this, to be honest, and wow, I got hurt already, so I don't want to do that because there is indeed a death route later on in this stage, and I do not want to be dying. I should not have taken a risk for that life, but oh well, I did. And it's really weird how the camera like zooms in here. I mean, we've got plenty of lives, so that's at least one good thing. And there we go. We can finally do the bonus round. Now, I don't think I think in this game, if you die in a bonus round, it still doesn't count towards the death route. So, I suppose that is a good thing. I could be mistaken. And whoa, that is some weird placement. I mean, it's probably alright if it's like Adensane's controls, because I'm like more used to that, but it's just city building markers, Sims involve life building, house building, and so on. So I get that now, so it's kind of easier then. Have you got all of the gems in the other levels? Yes, I have, up to this point, because I just thought I'd begin this stream from the 3rd warp room, because, I mean, heck, why not? I mean, I've already started this profile, and it would not make sense to start again, and as you probably know, you've probably always seen, like, the 1st warp room, or 1st and 2nd warp rooms, like, put in a stream. So I thought, why not do something different and start it off in the middle? So that's the bonus round done. Gone a bit easier than planned. Now it's just the next section. I do not want to get hurt. And yes, it is Jonathan, and hello, welcome to the stream. Basically, I was going to do Crash Bash again, but the problem was, I don't fancy having a really late night tonight. And no, oh no, you've got to be joking. I've got to restart the level. But you know what, I'm just going to go to the end and I'm going to complete it normal way, then I'm going to go back in and get that other gem, so not to worry. But yeah, pretty much, I didn't want to have a really late night, so I just wanted to, thought I'd stream something a bit different, you know, something I can stream a bit shorter. And what happened? Oh, I hit the chandelier. Oh my god, that's, that's not supposed to happen. But this is not a Let's Play, by the way, it's just a casual stream. I mean, I've been wanting to do one of these for a while, and I'm hoping to do more in the future, and not necessarily planned ones as well, because, I mean, you don't necessarily have to do them planned, and that is where the death route would have been, but I screwed up, so I cannot take it. So that I'll have to go back into the level again, and hopefully not get hurt. Because that's normally the way I do it, because then at least you don't have to like redo the entire level again if you like get killed, because you know, get all the crates that you've already got, so you might as well just, you know. Oh, what the hell, all the way back here. Now the checkpoint placement is pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Though I will say this game does have some pretty good and pretty interesting level design to it, hence why it's real. People, I do agree that this game is a bit underrated and a bit hated on for like no apparent reason, apart from loading times, but as I've said before, I am playing this on PCSX2, so basically the lag is not all that bad when it comes to loading in a level. Yeah, turned into Crash into a Bandicoot bat, or a Bandy bat, whatever you want to call it. That's kind of funny. Max says, just curious on what you think of the name Belva. Never heard of that, but that's actually just sound like a pretty cool name. Came across this in today's Nancy Baby Names post on that name, and what caused its rise in 1884 and 1888. To be brief, it's caused by a lady named Belva Ann Lockwood, who ran for US presidency in those years. Oh, I never even knew that, so I suppose that's a bit of a political history right there. because you do learn some pretty fun things in these streams, so hence why I should probably do more of these casual streams apart from Let's Plays. And there we go, we got invincibility. Now the invincibility music is sort of strange for this game. I mean, it's not really that much related to Crash, but I mean, it doesn't matter because it still sort of like fits the purpose. And oh wow, now that was close. I don't know how I got out of that, but I obviously got really lucky. And there we go, we at least got the clear gem and the crystal, so that's really all that counts. So now what I'll do is I'll just run. It's a lot shorter as well, and it sounds great in my opinion. Oh, here we go then. So yes, I'm just going to run back in the level now, and I'm going to go and get the other gem, because as you know, I screwed up in the middle of the level, which is not something that I really wanted to be doing. And look at these loading times, they're like so quick. I mean, seriously, and like no joke, that was much short of an Insane's on the Switch or the PC version, so now I could get the clock, but there's really not much point because I'm just running through this level just for fun, so well, just for the purpose of getting this gem, because obviously I messed up and could not get on the death route, which hopefully this time I will be able to. It's just that like one bouncy crate in the middle of a second straight section. Second, I don't know why I said it twice. That was absolutely appalling of me. I don't understand why I am doing this, so I am talking a lot, but that does not mean the quality of my commentary is the best, but you know, at least I have got the confidence and stuff to do commentary now, which obviously I didn't really have before, and I kind of like find it hard to believe that I'm actually able to do live streams, so that's never something that I thought I would be able to do. So just get a checkpoint, and then if I die in the death route, I can at least go back to here and not have to go through the whole level again. And what up, dude? Hello there, Raven Wizard. How is it going for you? So I hope everything's going well. Everything's going well for me, so well, it is so far, and yes, it is now. So everything is going perfect for me because now I can at least get the death route this time. And it's going well. Oh, that's great news. And it doesn't seem to be that there is a lot of lag or delay on the stream tonight, so that's another good thing as well, because then I can at least reply to the chat more real time. And wow, I got hurt. Now I'm really wanting to get through this like in like one go. No, because then at least I don't have to worry about not having enough Akus to complete it. So obviously timing here, nice, and obviously just across these platforms. Whoa, these are thin. And there we go. We got, is it the red gem? I can't really see the colour because obviously the lighting in this game is so weird. And yep, the stream is smooth. Thank you so much for confirming that, Luke. Sorry, I just had to get a quick drink. But basically, here we go, Tsunami, a second chase section. This time we're actually using Coco for it. And now in this version she controls very different to Insane. I mean the kick, basically pressing circle does a kick move, but you can still spin, and obviously she feels a lot stiffer and harder to control than Crash, so she's very different to what she is in Insane, who just controls like Crash. I don't type much in the chat. Much. From here on out, it's because I am cleaning around the house. Oh, that's okay then. I love Wrath of Cortex says is it 2 crack 2? That's I think I've noticed you might have commented on my Let's Plays in the past, if I'm not mistaken. So hello and welcome to you in the stream as well, and the gem I got was purple. Oh right then, so think the red gem must come in another level. I think it was actually the last level similar, where you get chased. I am not too sure, but... But yeah, Wrath of Cortex is, in my opinion, quite a good game. I mean, I do think it does get a lot of hate, unnecessary hate at that. Because obviously, it's not the original, it's not Naughty Dog. I totally get that, I mean, but... It's no reason to, like, hate on the game. I mean, obviously the loading times are really bad, but then again, it is not a biggie. In fact, I'd say the biggest issue for loading times, really, is Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. I mean, them loading times in that game and Spyro Reignited Trilogy are way longer than they are in this game. I'm going to say that now. It is a fact. It is a very true fact, because, I mean, loading times in these new remastered PS4 games is so long, and there really is not much excuse for it. And I love Wrath of Cortex 2. It has really different feel to it, which I really like. Maybe because it's a Crash-free rip-off. Oh yeah, people try to argue that as well. That is actually really annoying and pathetic. I mean, I believe you press circle to, yeah, circle to go faster. Now, this chase section, you've got to use the extra speed up, because if you don't, you're going to get hit. But yes, Jonathan, that's one of the reasons why I like Twinsanity so much, because Twinsanity is my second favourite Crash Bandicoot game. And it has been for a while. I mean, the moment I first played that game, it was like one of my favourites. It's just something I've always loved about it. And wow, that's it already? That was quite short. But anyway, but Twinsanity, I mean, it's something really special. I mean, every level is different. And what? Oh no, where are them free crates? Where are those free crates? Oh no. You know what? I'm going to commit suicide. And I'm going to see if I can go back and find them crates, because surely something is not right here. Oh no, what? You know what? Instead of detonating that, I'm going to go into the death route and, well, the gem path, and I'm just going to get the gem in there. My favourite Crash game, number one favourite Crash game, is Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. I mean, it was like the first Crash game I ever had, and I just seem to like it the best. Well, it's the best Naughty Dog Crash game, and I mean, it just feels super special to me. And I'd say my third favourite one is definitely CTR, both original and Nitro Fueled. I mean, Nitro Fueled to me does beat the original, because, I mean, the original's fun to play, but Nitro Fueled just seems to have topped everything off. I mean, it is just a really good game. I mean, obviously there are quite a lot of issues with it. You miss them when you're getting chased by the tsunami, but doesn't the tsunami water break it? I'm pretty sure it does, right? Doesn't it? Oh, does it? I don't... The tsunami water does not break it. Hang on. At least if I make it to the end of this... No, I died. I think the rest of the boxes are on the gem path, but yeah, there's nitro crates surrounding it, so I can't understand how it hasn't, like, caused them to explode. The tsunami water does break all the boxes? I don't know. I'm going to actually try this level again, because I am kind of disappointed, because I just put loads of effort into do this level and it hasn't given me. And you saw it happen. Oh, what? Well, this is a computer, so I cannot exactly ask anybody to give me a helping hand with this, because basically I glitch. And there we go, I got the gem. So I suppose that is at least one good thing. I mean, I thought the tsunami doesn't break in the boxes. I don't know. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the stage again and I'm going to see if I can get the gem that way. But before I do that, I'm going to save my progress because I remember having a problem with getting the original copy from Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. So maybe I should try it again then. And hopefully it'll go better this time.
I have a taste for some deep-fried Bandicoot.
But these levels seem hard, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it does seem like harder than Crash Warped. I mean, I don't know if it's as hard as Crash 1. Especially for newcomers, but... Now, there's no crates at the start, is there? Because I'm sure there's some, like, crates hidden off to the side. And wow, that's like every level. Oh, there they are! Oh, what the hell? That's where they were? Well, there you have it. They were there. Well, they were easy to miss, so I kind of understand that, but... Oh my god, that was... They were there? Are you kidding? That is so annoying. And it is sneaky, I agree. It's not on. I'm not having it. That is like 2 levels in a row I've had to re-enter to get the gem now, and that is kind of a bit pesky, you know? I'd rather just... And wow, I'm getting hurt, but at least the bonus round's not too hard, so at least you can give it that. But hopefully this time I'll at least be able to get the gem for all the crates. Got the life, so I mean more lives do help, but I don't suppose they're really important seeing my life count right now. Maybe I hit the trigger and then walked straight on, so that's maybe why I didn't notice them. I mean, that was a very dumb mistake. So probably there was obvious, it's probably just because I'm trying to play the game too fast, but from now on I might not do that because it's actually making the whole process slower. No, I forgot to accelerate. What am I doing? So if I go up here to the right, there was a crate up there, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, there was. Okay. So I'm getting all the crates that I possibly can, because, I mean, obviously, I don't want to risk it again. But until I know, I'm not going to break the checkpoint, because then at least I can do this section again, if I have happened to so miss any crates. No. Oh, come on. Yes. No, I broke it. I thought I was going to do a slide jump. Damn it. There we go, got the gem, so it's no concern anyway, so there we go. Wow, we've been going like 25 minutes to do both of these stages. Oh no, not this stage. This is literally like one of the worst Crash Bandicoot stages ever made, period. I mean, who even come up with this idea for a stage? Smoking the Bandicoot? Smoking the what the actual hell? Like, what I do for this stage is, pretty much, I just like, casually cruise along, steady, at the back, and break all the crates. Now the vehicle control in this is just completely horrible. I mean, this is a completely terrible level. I mean, come on, I mean, who come up with this bloody idea for a stupid level? I mean, come look! How slow I've got to go. It's... You have to make sure I get all the crates, and I mean if you miss a crate, you can't go back, so... To be honest, I don't like the vehicle levels. Yes, I've never liked them in Crash Warped either. I mean, look at that. I've just missed a crate, so I've got to go right back in now. And yeah, the skybox is broken, so I can't understand why the game developers actually managed to get away with releasing a game with a broken skybox. I've never noticed that before, but it's totally black. And yeah, the controls are really bad, I agree. And yeah, you do have to go slow. What I usually do for this stage is I go through really slow. And then... And yeah, I think it is an emulator glitch, to be honest, because the draw distance is all messed up and everything as well. But if you play it on console, it does have a skybox. Alright, so at least I know that. Come on. Thank you. Now, it's been many years since I played Wrath of Cortex. Don't remember the vehicle controls being that bad. Well, I'm afraid they are. They're awful. And the shadows are like drawing weird as well. I mean, this does not look good. I mean, there's probably a reason why I've hooked my normal PS2 back up, but can I spend like £20 odd for a HDMI adapter? I don't know. I mean, probably worth it. But the good thing is, at least, you're not noticing the skybox, especially here. I mean, there's 34 crates to break. I mean, come on. I mean, this is the definition of a horrible Crash Bandicoot level. I mean, I'd probably put it right at the bottom of the list, to be honest. Maybe the final stage in this game as well, stage 30. Now that's pretty bad too. Now is there a crate under here? I can't remember. No, there is not. But it's weird because it looked like it's night, but it's not. I mean, the lighting's all broken and everything. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bad. Oh no, a boost pad, really? Oh yes, at least I got that though, so... Maybe I should save state on this, I don't know, but I don't want to really do that because it is kind of cheating, but... Obviously you can't do that on the real console, but... I did see a HDMI cable for PS2 that you can buy for like, what is it? For like £24. No! Oh no, you've got to be joking. Oh no, there's got to be a way to go back, right, hasn't there? There has got to be a way to go back. Oh no. Come on, I know, it's really annoying. I'm just going to go to the end of the stage anyway, so then I at least have an option to restart, so I don't have to go through the loading screens again. Oh no. Restart race, so at least I don't have to go through the loading screens again. That's how I feel when I miss a box. Yep, same. There is no option. And the controls actually are very bad, I totally agree. They're pretty awful, to be honest. They're shocking. I mean, is there an option to restart race? No, there isn't. Now, at least if there were an option to restart race in the... That'd be good. And yeah, it is really irritating that you can't reverse. I mean, who even come up with this idea for a stage? Did nobody test this? Maybe I should make a video of top 5 favourite and least favourite levels in... Or 5 worst levels in the Crash Bandicoot franchise, and this would definitely be like number 1, because... Oh, what the hell? Oh! Ooh! No, that feels really good. You know, you don't understand how lucky I feel right now, because, I mean... I don't understand how this so happens, so, But maybe if I go a bit faster, it does control a little bit more smoothly? I can't say, but not that there's anything smooth whatsoever about Wrath of Cortex, but especially this stage. Right, I'm going to take this corner ultra slowly. You know, slow and steady, because otherwise I'm going to end up missing a crate again. Now the road surface is like all over as well. I mean, come on, this is meant to be a Jeep. So I don't understand how it's even controlling like this. I mean, thank you. Come on, get this. Yes, there we go. Got it. And hello to Ninja as well. Hi there, Joseph. How's it going? I just thought I'd let you know that all's going well, and it's pretty cool that I thought I'd stream Crash Wrath of Cortex today. And speaking of that, it's actually the PS2's anniversary today, if I'm not mistaken. So, or yesterday, if you're from the UK or Japan or Australia or anywhere else in Europe, but in America, it is still the PlayStation's anniversary. So, I was hoping for Crash Bash, I know, but the thing is, I didn't really feel up to doing a Crash Bash Let's Play tonight, but, I mean, so I thought I'd do something a bit more casual and a bit more short. But yes, this is still a great game, I agree, but this stage is not. It's hell. I mean, who even designed this stage? I mean, whoever built this needs to be fired. I mean, they've got no excuse. This is like the worst Crash level ever made. And thank you so much for understanding as well. And there we go, we got the gem. So obviously it's going to kick me back into the warp room, which is really annoying, but I can live with that. Half an hour in and I'm like halfway through a warp room. That is pretty terrible when it comes to completing Crash levels. I mean, I don't understand how many Crash levels I'm going to do tonight, but... And it's a PS2 version as well. Now, there is an Xbox and a GameCube version. I do have... Well, actually, I could have streamed this through the Xbox because I do have the Wrath of Cortex downloaded on the store for the Xbox 360, because obviously it's backwards compatible, so that's something really cool. So yeah, I could have actually streamed that. That would have actually been a really good thing to do. I mean, Crash Wrath of Cortex, I mean, I've got the Xbox version, and the stream wants to make me play this game. I totally understand that, because this is quite an addictive, fun game. I mean, just like the other Crash games, but I really enjoyed this game actually. I mean, as a kid, I mean, I really loved it. I mean, if it had been another Crash sequel and it were like Wrath of Cortex, I don't think I'd have really complained, because it is not a bad game by any means at all. I mean, it's just a bit different to Warped or something, but I mean, I'm not complaining about it. I mean, it is pretty good. I mean, it's like sort of like when people complain about the new Crash Infinite Runner. I don't really see it's a big issue. I actually think it's going to bring some good stuff to the franchise. I could be mistaken, but that's basically what I think it'll do. I mean, it's likely to do more for the franchise than anything if we do get a Crash Endless Runner. And there we go, we got the crystal. Of course, Traveller's Tales also developed that too, with the same music composer. Oh, and the music from this track also sounds like a track from Muppet Race Mania. I've never even heard of that game, but it sounds really cool, and I might give it a go. Eskimo Roll. Oh, it's got to be an Atmosphere one. But, I mean, this is better than the last stage, but it's just a bit annoying. So I've just finished up cleaning around the house, so back to the stream. Really cool. So, I saw this game in a retro store the other day for like £4 in great condition and sealed. Well, maybe I should have actually picked that up, because that actually does sound like a damn good deal. I mean, £4 for Wrath of Cortex in a sealed copy. I'm guessing that's in Japan, right, and it's currency converted, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I do believe there are retro shops in places. around the UK, so I think I really should go and have a look at them as well. And they even made Toy Story. Now, Toy Story Racer, that's actually a game maybe I should play or stream one day, because I think I had that as a kid as well. So definitely something I should play too. And I love how they put the bosses in this stage. You know, we've got Tiny here, and of course later on we get Dingo Dial, but it's kind of weird because, I mean, you see them twice and I'm like, how can you be in two places at once? I never saw you pass me. I mean, it's sort of like, I didn't, because things are a bit complex at the moment. Oh, I totally understand what you mean, so I don't blame you there. Yeah, I just translated the price. Oh, and I died because I'm trying to read the chat. Toy Story Race is such a long, extensive game for the story. Multiplayer is really fun, so yeah, maybe I should consider playing it then, because a long game is a good game to me. I mean, I know it's quantity and quality, but I don't mind a good long game to play, because most new games you play now, you pay like £50 for them or something, and basically they're just like a few hours long and then you complete the story. Like, that is lame, as well as a rip-off. So, as I was saying, basically I missed the box. Oh, I think I went back for it though, so I think all is good now, so I'm Gucci. But yeah, like I was saying, the bosses like being in multiple places at once. It is kind of weird. I mean, obviously as well, the Midday Gardens homeworld in Spyro 3, you know, the reignited version, if you stand in a certain spot, you can see Hunter in two places at once, which is kind of like hilarious. I mean, it's not physically possible, but plus Toy Story Racer is mainly padding and reuses most levels. Oh, so it is a bit sort of not the thing you like to hear, but you know, oh well. People say that this game underwhelms the bosses and they wish they were actual bosses, and the only fighting crunch is terrible. But this weapon is the whole point of the story of the game. Oh, so I always expected to fight crunch, even as a kid. Yeah, you just fight the masks, and it is kind of a bit boring. You know, we're repeating the same thing, although they are different elementals, so that is kind of like a cool concept, I think. But I suppose it's each to their own. Personally, I am not a massive fan of it myself. I mean, I prefer the actual physical bosses, like Tiny, Dingo Dial, but I suppose you can't have it all perfect. So future Let's Play streams, I don't know about a Let's Play stream, but I might stream it live, and if I like the game, I might decide to go to doing a Let's Play. I do not know yet, and oh my god, is there not a checkpoint? Surely, yeah, there we go. Now, this is the problem I found the game. The checkpoints are spaced a little bit out, which is really annoying me. Message retracted. I don't know what you said, but I think it will have popped up in the stream for a minute, so we'll warn you about that. Jonathan was saying that about his streams. Basically, if you chat and you retract a message, even if you say something really wrong or inappropriate, it is in the stream forever, so I know that's really annoying and does suck, but basically, be careful what you're chatting, because you will have it appear in the stream forever. And I don't know if you just saw that the game actually slowed down and lagged there. That is not an emulator thing at all. The game actually does slow down and lag in the real game, so it's not very often you see lag in games. Speaking of that though, I did play a bit of Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, and I will say it's not too bad. I mean, it is very slow. The game does seem to run very slow and very glitchy. I mean, and has lots of frame rate issues, but I just want to play through the game for the story, and I think I've completed like the first realm, and I'm making it into my second one now, so I have played it for like an hour or so, and It took like an hour to do the first stage, but then again people are saying that this game only has like 12 stages, but I just thought it'd be really fun to play Enter the Dragonfly, because I feel like I am missing out by not playing it. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of the game, but yeah, Ninja usually doesn't swear, so I don't think his comment would have been retracted worthy. Oh, I see now. Will you stream? I might stream Spyro Enter the Dragonfly in future. But I actually want to stream games off the actual PS2 hardware, not the emulator, because emulators can have bugs and glitches. And oh, I'm missing a crate again. Where are all these crates missing? But at least in this stage the good thing is you can go back. I mean, it could be a bit of a tricky challenge, but I always do like miss a crate somewhere in this level, so it is nothing new at all. I mean, it's probably hidden along here if anything. The Dolphin emulator, probably are better off using Dolphin than PCSX2, because I mean, that emulator does have a lot of glitches, hence why I do have my PS2 set up. And what is a crate over here? Oh, what? Now that is interesting, I've never seen that before. Well, I don't remember it, anyway. And yet, Ninja never swears, that is true. I mean, I technically don't. Or not often anyway, and I don't really necessarily say I'm super offensive, like, I've never used any super offensive words, but, because it's not cool, but, so someone can help with the settings. Yes, maybe one day we could like have a Discord call or something like that, and they could help you set it up, and yeah, and the tale is, as we say in our online games, the day Emily swears will be the day the world ends, because as you know, she just doesn't do it. I just don't like hearing these terrible words. Yeah, I agree as well. I mean, I know lots of people who like use the F word like every second word in a sentence, and I'm like, is there really any need for that? I mean, if you really hurt yourself or you like lose the game badly or something like that, you can
Hope you brought your sunscreen, cause you're gonna burn.
I mean, I can understand it, but I mean, if you're gonna like say it like every word in a sentence, like call it an effing this or that, I mean, for everything, I just don't see the point. I mean, it's not good. I mean, come on, it's not cool, guys. And yay, now this stage is an absolute hellfire awesome stage I remember as a kid, and this is definitely rated as one of the best Crash Bandicoot stages. Now, a YouTube user, Square Eyed Jack, who I do watch his videos occasionally, did do this stage. Well, now my worries are over, I'll be more active collecting retro games. Oh, awesome. Basically, he did rate this stage pretty good. Now, I do kind of disagree with his list. You know, all the Crash Bandicoot stages ranked. He did like a 2-hour video, but basically, I do kind of disagree with it, because they did rate Classroom Chaos from Twinsanity as like number 30. Now that to me could be a lot higher. I mean, and you know that guy? That's pretty awesome, so pretty cool news there. But Classroom Chaos could go a lot higher, and definitely Ninja has no fear to worry about the copper law or anything like that, because obviously he never uses any offensive words, and this is my kind of stream, no swears. If a streamer swears, I'm too enticed to watch personally. Oh, and basically, other people I watch stream as well, like Noel, Jonathan, Ninja. A prime example, never typically use swear words in the stream. I mean, you might use odd phrases like, oh my god, you know, stuff like that, and might say the S word if they get hurt, or, but I mean, it's nothing really bad. It's not going to put anybody off watching. I mean, it is all a normal part of nature, nothing really to be super offended about. It is just people who swear a lot in their streams, like, there's like really no need for it. I just watched some SEJ videos, but I don't really like his style. Yeah, same. It does use. And what? You get killed by the crates? Oh, what? That was pretty terrible. But and he didn't kill me, so some pretty weird stuff going on here. And as you can see, the game is starting to run slower with some frame rate issues. Now it is interesting because when a PS2 does lag, or at least this game lags, it doesn't actually drop frames or anything like that. It actually slows down and still runs at 60 FPS, which is kind of cool. And when I get hit, oh, I see now. I'll say oh or dame, the Japanese word for no good. Oh, I totally understand you there then, so you're definitely not a person who uses words like that, so pretty awesome. I wish I had a PC. Yeah, gaming PCs are pretty good and emulators can come in super handy. I'm not going to say that PS2 emulation replaces PC games at all. I mean PS2 games, you know, the physical PS2. I mean, it's handy to have, but I mean, Crash Twin Sanity, for example, is night and day on the emulator versus the PS2. Unfortunately, you are limited in resolution. I mean, my display comes up as 576i, which is not really a lot compared to 1080p. Because obviously there's no 480p mode or anything like that on the PAL PS2s, which is kind of a bummer. I'm really enjoying this stream. Uh-oh, I meant to do that. But I need to be up early in the morning, so talk to you all soon. So, oh, that's okay then. So if you want to leave the stream, that is totally fine. I totally understand that, but basically just thank you so much for stopping by, the main thing. I mean, it means the world to me. It's all funny for me. It's pronunciation, by the way. Oh, damn me. Oh, I see you. It's all funny to see people going to bed when I am bright-eyed and blush-tailed. Nighty-night, Emily. Hope you have a lovely dream. Same. And PS1 and PS2 games are so much better than PS3 and PS4. The PS2 console is my favourite. And of course, good night, Emily. Yep, I totally agree. Now, if you do have an older PS3, apparently it will play PS2 games. I did try it, but basically, it didn't work very well. I mean, old PS3s that can play PS2 games, it is pretty bad emulation, I'm going to tell you now. I mean, the things also get really hot and use about as much electricity as a refrigerator, so I wouldn't recommend an old PS2, an old PS3, sorry, which is backwards compatible with PS3 games, because they're not really all that good. I would say the whole stream, I would stay for the whole stream if I could, and night everyone, and good morning, depending on where you are in the world. So, oh yeah, that's really good that you're taking that into consideration, of course. I mean, obviously, different parts of the world have different times, so. I'm not too sure how much longer I'm going to go. Should I just do the stage in the boss, or should I go a little bit longer? I don't know. Oh no, why did I take that risk? Well, basically, as I was saying, the old PlayStation 3, which plays PS2 games, I don't really recommend it. I just recommend getting a PS2, an actual real PS2, and you can get quite good visuals out of it if you hook it up with component cables, you know, like the red, green, blue cables instead of just the yellow, because I noticed that does improve the graphics substantially, but apparently you can get HDMI cables for it, which hopefully will be even better. But I use a PlayStation 3, you know, slim PS3, not the backwards compatible with PS2 games, but basically the PlayStation 3 does play PS1 games very good. A lot better than the PS2, because the PS2 apparently does play them quite glitchy, some PS1 games, but... So basically I play on the PlayStation 3 to play PS4 games or PS60. So here we go with the boss, crashes to ashes.
Ah, the triumphant hero Crash, reduced to a pile of smoldering ash.
Let's finish this.
Do you think that killing enemies doesn't worth it, but no PS2 games? Well, I will say that killing the enemies is fun. You don't have to kill them all, but I think it's worth it. It's more challenge to the game. This was one of the first games I got on my PS2 on my 10th birthday back in 2004. Well, I actually have a pretty cool story about that, because basically I got the PS2 for Christmas in 2003, and Wrath of Cortex and Crash Nitro Kart were the games that I got with it, and I played Wrath of Cortex all day, and I had lots of fun playing it. I mean, Wrath of Cortex was quite a good game to me back then, and there we go, we hit him. So, basically, this is a combination between a chase level and a boss. Oh, I feel really tired too, and wow, I just yawned at the same time Marcus did. I'm not even kidding. Oh, that's so hilarious. I shouldn't have yawned on the stream, I should have muted, and oh gosh, I died. Now, I find it kind of funny. I also got TY, oh yeah, Rayman and Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. I can't remember what other games I got as well, but I know I got the Tony Hawk's Game Boy games, which I found really fun as well, because I used to love them games as well when I was about 8 years old. I'm saying, there we go. Not that I've played them for years, but maybe I should play them again, because, I mean, heck, why not? It's a kick of nostalgia. But as I was saying about the Ash animation, where Crash gets burnt, the eyeballs actually pop out in this game, which is actually really funny, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I used to laugh at that a lot as a kid. I can remember like frequently getting sent out of class in school, in primary school, for laughing about the fact that Crash's eyes and shoes fall down when he gets exploded by a TNT or nitro crates. So, well, most of TNT crates, nitro crates are from water and Crash 3, but and this game as well, I believe. Now imagine this boss fight. I need to try it really. You know, doing this boss fight with the running shoes. I wonder if it'd like behave any differently. That'd be interesting. And whoa, this is challenging and tricky. Oh my god, why? The music is fire, just like this level. It absolutely is. I totally agree. So that has always been a strength of this game. I mean, a lot of people rate the music. I never used to, but I actually do now. Now it's sad that there isn't any Death Route music or Gem Path music, and most of the bonus themes are the same, but the rest of the music is pretty solid. I mean, no two sets of music are repeated, apart from, let's say, the bonus rounds like I said before. So, now I've unlocked the Death Tornado spin, so that's pretty cool. So now I can move on to the next world, and I think I might have time to do another world, so hopefully, if everything goes to plan, I can do that. Now the next world is easier, if I am not mistaken.
Cortex! Why is that mindless Marsupio still collecting those crystals? He's defeated Rocco and Wawa! I'm beginning to question the value of your super weapon! I don't need another mask's help. I could take this Crash punk out with my metal arm tied behind my back.
Oh, Crunch. Stop being silly. Uka, he will use the elemental masks. No need for you to lose any beauty sleep.
Oh, and the PS2 version is the best version as well, and I was really excited to see how the next elemental changes the boss battle dynamics as a kid, so that is indeed fact. Now, I should have saved my game, but unfortunately I did a dumb thing and didn't.
Crash Bandicoot, eh? Oh, I've heard so much about you, and this is the hero I have to blow away? Ha! Seems like a bunch of hot air to me.
Best loading screen too. Yeah, apparently the Xbox and GameCube version just had a black screen with loading, but this version doesn't. I mean, the loading times are long, but not necessarily in a bad way, because you are actually seeing an animation in the time that it's happening. And also the Xbox version and GameCube version as well, for the level later on, the Atmosphere level, Medieval Madness, it doesn't have its own music, it actually repeats the Gauntlet music, so... And actually the Xbox version is the best version because of graphics and loading times. I've got the Xbox version as well, maybe I should go and compare, but both seem pretty good to me. I'm not even going to risk it for that life crate. And I got killed anyway on something, what the hell, I don't know. And yeah, I did love having the snowy levels in this game. And I actually love the penguin models. It's sort of like, reminds me of the Penta Ninja skin in Crash Team Racing Nitro Field. And it's only the GameCube version that has a black screen. I never knew that. Now the Xbox version does look really good. And another thing is as well, it forces you on the Xbox version to play it in 4:3 aspect ratio, which is basically what you should do to play games like this, but I do the naughty thing and stretch them out, and that does wind a lot of people up. But when the game's really supposed to be 4:3, and them crates are not supposed to be rectangular, they're supposed to be square. I never played the Xbox version, but seen gameplay, and apart from the loading time screen, I don't see any difference personally. No! Oh no! Can I make that jump? Oh, I died anyway. Yeah, this version's pretty good, but also the other version's good too. All this talk about swearing made me just made me think just now of one of Mad TV's Total Request live parodies. Maybe count that too, featuring I can't really read that word, a fictitious rapper who swearing is censored so excessively. Even in CNK they changed the loading screen images and replaced the loading text from the bottom to top. Oh. I don't understand why they do that, there's only like differences between each version. And yeah, you're right, Jonathan. Crash 3 indeed did have only one snow level, which is sort of kind of sad to me because I do love the snow levels. So how many crates am I missing? Oh no, I died, really. But yeah, it does have snowy levels everywhere, and I do love the snowy levels too. Now I notice a lot of people when streaming, they typically use the GameCube versions to stream, not the PS2 versions. I don't know if that's because they have issues with emulators, but personally I am more of a fan of the PS2 versions because they're basically the ones I grew up with, and I can get good visuals out of this emulator. I was really surprised that the first level of the game was a snowy level, whereas in most 3D platformers the first level is bright and sunny places with lots of green colours, so I suppose that does give the game a bit of what the hell, I didn't even land on that! Oh my god, why does this keep happening? I am not doing very well at this bonus round at all. I mean, I swear down, if I get one crate wrong, you know, miss one crate at the end of this, I'm gonna scream. Well, not literally, because that's gonna wake everyone up, and then I'm in big trouble. Which is not really what I want to happen. Robot Marcus, oh no, don't tell me that voice is all gone all robotic again. Oh no. Hopefully my voice is alright now, because I don't understand why that happens. My voice sometimes like goes robotic when I'm trying to live stream, and that really sucks. But hopefully it's fixed itself now, because it does seem to like have a mind of its own. Just random stints of it. Oh no. Well, hopefully I'll be able to get that fixed soon. I don't know if to pick up a good mic, like a blue Yeti or something like that, because I've heard lots of good reports about them. You should put on a robot voice so nobody can tell. Good idea, actually. I could. That's something I could do. You know, as a solution. Save me buying an expensive microphone. Yeah, you do it all the time. I mean, heck, why not? I am actually reading his comments, most of his comments, as soon as they come up, but obviously there's going to be like a 3-4 second delay on the stream, which isn't a big issue. Now, this is the part I always mess up on, because you only get one shot at this, and basically what you've got to do is, you've got to go through all the gates, so basically the red one's on the left, and the yellow one is always on the right, so basically, so long as you can make it through all these gates, and I will not be reading the chat when I'm doing this challenge, because, I mean, I'm sure you can understand it. No, I missed it. Oh no, you know what then? I'm gonna have to death abuse. Can I death abuse? No, please don't tell me I can't death abuse. Yeah, you can. Good. Right, so catch on the chat real quick. It's funny. He's saying that while he was in robot style. Oh no. It's not even censored swearing that I think of most of the time. TRL parodies from Mad TV. I am more reminded of the fake audience in both parodies, and one of the parodies has the rapper perform a song which features a bevy of other rappers all the time, plus one other artist, which so doesn't fit in with the others, but that makes it all the more rememberable. Kind of fits really, because you sound like Engine or Megamix when it happens. Oh no. Yeah. And I totally understand what's happened with the autocorrect there. Yeah, I think you pressed down slowly. So death abuse. So yeah, that's something that I could do next time if I was to miss a gate. So I do have 95 lives, so I technically can't go too wrong here. No, I'll hit the nitro. Damn it. And what? I keep hitting that nitro. Now it's hard because the nitro's like directly in the path that you need to be on. Maybe I could do a jump next time, although that's not necessarily all that easy either. Now I do believe that the avalanche is breaking crates. Hopefully it is anyway, because I keep missing them. I still need to play Jack and Jackster. Now, that is a game I haven't played either. I mean, it's something I could play. I mean, because obviously I've got the facility to play it and the option to download and play it, but there we go. That's how it's done. Yes, and it is breaking the crate. So yeah, I managed to go through that. The problem is you have to like go wide, which makes it even all the more harder to go through, but and it makes it catch up to you quicker. At least I'm near the end now, so I don't have to worry. But the problem is, if I was to mess up any time now, and yes, there I go, I got the gem. Just as expected. It sounded like you said Dak and Jackster. Oh no, I haven't mixed it up. And there we go, I've got both of the gems, so this actually went to plan. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to go and save my progress before I lose anything. And wow, we've been streaming for like over an hour and 6 minutes, so this stream's definitely not doing too bad. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a quick progress save, because you know, heck, why not? So save game. And I'll go for that one here. Because that is the one I'm doing. Which just so happens to be the bottom right one, which is the same one I'm using for my Crash Bash Let's Play, so that's actually kind of interesting. Droid Void. Now this is the one where you get in the robot. Now this one's kind of funny, cool and interesting. Because you actually do hop into the robot, and that does add some fun to it. I mean, obviously it's another vehicle level, but basically like hop into a vehicle halfway through. And I love how Crash and Coco bump each other when you change characters. Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, they could have had a cool like that, animation like that for Insane Trilogy. I mean, I can't understand why they didn't, because I mean, and them robots kind of remind me of, you know, the robotic vacuum cleaners you can get. Not that I actually have one of them, and I know they're not really, I don't necessarily think they're all that good, but they kind of remind me of them, with the way they're shaped. I don't get the hate and complaints about loading times. They are faster than most games to me. Yeah, especially compared to Reignited and Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. It's really not all that bad, to be honest. Now, one thing I will complain about is the amount of time it's taking to climb across that. Oh no, not the vacuum. Oh really? Why did you have to bring that up? Come on. Oh no. And ukuleles. Oh gosh. And yeah, you're right, Jonathan, it is way slow. It's really annoying. That's the one thing that annoys me about this game. Whoa, 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 let go. Time to clean your racked up markers with that Hoover. Oh my god. Why do you have to bring up every single street? Like, all the things we can be talking about, we have to be talking about vacuums and Hoovers. Like, isn't that like the most boring subject you can talk about? But obviously not around me, no, so, amusing. Just don't ever expect me to write literature in school again. But you know what, I'm going to move on from that, because basically we want to get on with the game. At least you don't suck at playing games. Oh no. Why are you doing this? Lol. Oh no, laugh out loud. Oh, and it doesn't help that Geary has a vacuum in Nitro Fueled and Bash has vacuums in Ring Ding. Oh no. Not the vacuums. Oh no. Oh, why do you have to bring this up? I really shouldn't have mentioned that. I really should not have mentioned that. I legit did not mention that, like, because that thing came to mind. Marcus, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Right, okay. Stop it. No vacuums. Alright, so here we go. Into the. This is it. This is the robot. Here we go. Now we're talking. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? Hang on. What is going on here? Okay. Now this is weird. I can see... I can't play it like that. What's this? I don't understand what's happened here, but I think the game is just broken. Oh yeah, I remember hearing that this level doesn't work on an emulator. Oh no, no, no. What am I going to do to complete it? Oh no. Oh no, it's Crash.exe. Crystal Fisher has said it before. Oh, I can't even see where I'm shooting at that life crate. There we go, I got that, so. Now I can see, faintly, but I can't really say that it's going to be fun. The song fits the moment totally. Oh no, no, no. This is not good. I wonder if I change my emulator to software mode. Aha! Now that's better. Basically, if you press the 9 on your keyboard, you get software mode. Now you do get low quality graphics, but basically it removes the glitches, so I suppose that's all what really matters here. But it's a shame about this one level not working, and wow, I got hurt. And yes, basically there is a solution for it, so thank goodness for that, I can fix it. And that's a lot better, I totally agree. Although it is causing the emulator to lag a bit because software emulation is not exactly very efficient, and it does have bad graphics, like I've said before, but... Oh no, 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 Max. Hoover the mess of glitches, come on. No. I thought that you will end the stream or something. I thought I was like gonna have to complete this level and really struggle, because that was like... Because that sucked. I mean, I didn't exactly know what was going to happen there. I thought my game had legit broken and this was going to have to be the end of a stream or a part where I really struggle. Here's a joke. Person A, this vacuum doesn't suck. Person B, oh, I should buy one because mine doesn't work. Awesome. What? At least my vacuum comment is more normal than your ninjas. Oh no. Look, they're a house cleaning device. There's not really supposed to be anything funny about them, says me. Who wrote a tutorial in school how to turn a vacuum into a toilet, so... Yep. Those were the days. Year 9. And I handed it into my teacher as well, so... Yeah. A bit random, but... Okay. I've done lots of things, and that's just one of them, so yeah. Book joke. Hoover in the Dummies by Dusty Springfield. Oh no. I can't shoot that by the looks of it. I'm gonna have to like hop around it. Yep, there we go. And I don't know what them robots are doing. Are they actually programming something? Because it actually looks more like a musical keyboard than anything. So I just got to go and get these items around here. At least I got a checkpoint now, so at least if I mess up, I haven't got to go back too far. And this dust does look really good, sort of like coming from that fan. But at least I've kind of like got the game to fix itself. Even though the graphics are kind of fuzzy and, you know, low res. And it is lagging a little, but at least I can actually see where I'm going. Oh, and of course there is a gem path in the stage, but I'm not going to take that yet. But I will get the checkpoint, and then at least I can go back, because I believe there isn't another checkpoint, so I can actually go back, making this a lot more convenient. Providing I don't have to detonate the nitro crate at the end, so... I believe we're near the end of the level. Come on. Yes, there we go. So at least I've got that gem now, so I can death abuse and go back and get the other thing. Ever seen Home Alone 2? Yes, I have actually. Pretty awesome stream. Pretty awesome film. Well, not stream, but you know what I mean. I like the original Home Alone as well. And wow, the enemies have intensified. Hence why all death routes are hard, and maybe I should use my gun. It's just that the controls are not really all that stable for it. Yeah, I can remember like Home Alone. I used to keep watching back and repeating the battle plan at the end, where like they got the thieves at the end like multiple times over and over. That was like literally the only part of the film I'd watch as a kid, and basically because it was VHS tape, I watched it that much, it had actually worn the tape out where that part of the film was, so basically it was a really bad quality image when you watch that part of the film, when he sort of like attacked the house thieves when they come to his home. That was a... So I think I still have that tape somewhere, but basically if you watch it back, that section has got really bad picture quality because I watched it so much I wore the tape out. One of the main flaws of VHS tape. And there should be a gem here, yes, and there we go. And let's read this back to Ninja. In the hotel, bellboy, you know Herbert Hoover once stayed on his floor. Kevin McAllister, the vacuum guy. Bellboy, no, the president. Oh no, I remember that. Ever wanted to be a robot and know how to use a vacuum? Why not ask Marcus? Oh no, come on, not the vacuums. And hello Noel as well, how are you doing? And hello and welcome to the stream. So, hi everyone, I hope you're having fun, Marcus. Yes, I am. Thank you so much for joining the stream and checking in. So I've put it back into hardware emulation mode now. You will see it's gone back really glitchy, so let's get out of here before it glitches out. And yes, I am doing really well, Noel. How are you doing? That'd be pretty cool. And And that's your other username, Super Bandicoot 2, 2 Crack 2, available in stores next month. The King of Weird Pop, Marcus Terry-Bedford, and his latest work of confusion. It's his work of art. Confessions on a Vacuum Cleaner. Oh no, 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 no. Still here, just lurking. So Nuka's still here. Pretty cool that you're there. Ari Hoover for the beloved Marcus, Jonathan, the Daily Jonathan come back with revving about Joseph, Wharton Brown Ninja, the Moon. Oh no. You're making me laugh. It's great to see you here and hope you're doing well. Yes, and I'm hanging in there, Ninja. Hope you're doing well. Always nice to talk to everyone here. Oh, that's brilliant news then, Noel. And Marcus's YouTube channel should be called Marcus No, it will not. No, I am not a vacuum salesman, so no. Okay. Moving on to the next stage, Crash Droids.
Is there a draft in here?
Basically, Jonathan talking about Snapchat message to Noel, so it's 1:15 in the morning, so I might do a few more stages, I don't know, and then I might go to bed, because I need to be up quite early, like 9:30. I want to use Ectus shoot in this. I cannot remember that. I'm sure in the last one, used a different button, but I will say, now the vehicle, this vehicle at least, controls a lot better than it does than the ones doing Warped. I mean, this does control pretty nice. Now this one you have to take out all the defences, which has always like really annoyed me. It took me ages to figure this out as a kid, by the way. But the music of this stage does sound absolutely fantastic. I don't think I'm going to get that. Nope. So basically you hit them, you just bounce off. You don't get hurt, but basically... Wait, what time is it for you? It is 1:15 in the morning, so 1:15 AM. Well, actually 1:16 AM as we speak, but... No, stop hitting me please. This is not what I want to happen. I don't know if you just saw that, but I got some emulator lag, but... A lot of people complained about the visuals of this game, but basically, it's not morning until the sun comes up. Well, technically, no, it isn't, so... So it's like 1:15 after midnight, is that how you'd say it? I'm not too sure, but... It's not really all that late. You know, to be morning, so it is kind of quite a weird one. I'm sorry for my grammar, I just can't really seem to talk very clear tonight. So hopefully you can all understand what I'm saying, because I am muttering quite a lot, and you probably won't know what I'm saying half of the time. So if so, just ignore me or just let me know. I can fix it. So I am missing 2 more crates for this gem. Oh, they're over there. They have to be. They have to be right the other side of the map. Yeah, it is technically the middle of the night. Yeah, that is what I would call it, I think. And I can remember as a kid as well, constantly like trying to shoot the Earth. Now I can't see the Earth anywhere on here. Oh no, it's not Earth, it's like another planet. That one there. I can remember like constantly trying to shoot them, thinking that was the objective, so... Obviously that's not the point, and you can see you can actually fly quite close to the skybox, so... Obviously like inside the skybox, which is kind of weird for this stage, but... There we go. A lot of people say this is weird. Oh no, not again. Sounding like a vacuum cleaner if you ask me. Oh no, no, no. Sorry I weirded you out, guys. Oh no, you haven't. Don't worry about it. So all's cool with that. I'm going to save my progress again because I don't really trust my emulator right now. But I always say, especially when I won't admit that it's going to be a ridiculous time. Oh no. And yes, they are getting a bit desperate now, so maybe we should move on a bit, because I mean, we have been discussing this for quite a while now, and this is basically a Crash Bandicoot stream, not a vacuum stream, so... Bed. Great idea. Yep, I will be going to bed soon, so... And well, this stage is a bit laggy, because I mean it is quite a... must be quite a graphically intense stage. Now I have had to like turn on like some speed up features in my emulator in order to get the game to play smoothly and as less glitchy as possible when doing a stream. Yeah, it is glitching kind of again. You can see some garbage in the top left of the screen every now and then, but other than that, this level's not doing too bad. It's doing a lot better than the robot one anyway, so and I'm getting really tired now, so I think it's time for me to go. Oh, that's totally fine. I'm kind of guessing that you're from the UK as well, so hence why it's probably so late here. Because as I say, it is like 1:20 PM, so of course see you later and take great care, so thank you so much for stopping by. And yep, I agree, they are the worst levels in the game. They're not great, that's for sure. Although I will say I have played worse levels in the past, but... like Smoking the Bandicoot. I mean, who even come up with the idea for that level? That is a terrible level. I mean, probably the worst video game level I've ever played in history. I mean... there's so many good levels in video games that basically, yeah. Maybe I weirded you all out with the earlier comments. No, you haven't. Don't worry about it, Max. It's totally fine. I mean, obviously your joke wasn't... people might not think your joke was as funny as the others, but you definitely have not weirded out other people. I mean, you've tried. I mean, I'm pretty bad at jokes, so you're definitely not alone. Another thing about the game people complain about, these water levels being unfair because you can't see the mines falling down, but I felt that was a part of the difficulty. Well, that's what I'd say as well. I mean, I think harder difficulty and stuff like blind jumps and that is a good thing. I mean, I've always liked stuff like that, but then again, I'm the one who likes Crash 1, one of the most favourites, because basically I like the hard difficulty that Crash 1 incorporates. And yet, I doubt it was unintentional as well. I mean, they've got to add some difficulty to the game at some point. I mean... it's technically not, like, super hard, but it's, like, hard enough to be fun. I mean... It's boring when they make a game too easy. It kind of, like, defeats the object of playing it. I'd rather have some added difficulty. But then again, I wouldn't necessarily play a game on super hard difficulty to the point where I wouldn't enjoy the game and not be able to progress, but I like a bit of challenge. Like, I mean, this game's giving me, like, adequate amount of challenge right now. Obviously, there's much harder Crash games out there, like Crash Bash, for example, and Titans. And so, I mean, this seems to be, like, just right, and Crash 1's difficulty is just right for me, so... I mean, I always found Crash 2 and 3 a little bit easy, because I did play a lot of Crash 1 as a kid, but that's probably just me. And there we go. And as you may notice, the screen's actually got brighter, so that's probably because I've come out of the vehicle. Because obviously the vehicles are glitchy, and whoa, I died, no. Unlike everyone in this world, I love underwater levels. And yeah, I'd say the same as well. I mean, underwater levels are fun. And Raven Wizard back, so hello and welcome back to you. Just thought I'd let you know that I am still streaming, so... No! Oh no. By the way, here's my original trilogy ranking, 3-1-2. Now, how can you say that Crash 2 is your least favourite? I mean, Crash, obviously it's each to their own opinion, and I do very much respect that, but... in response to the Crash stream, so thank you so much for doing that. And yep, Crash Bandicoot 1. I mean, I can understand why that's good because of the difficulty, but Crash Warped is actually my least favourite, and I'm not sure if you saw my reply. I maybe didn't, but basically, no harm has been done, so don't worry about it. I've just got to make sure that I'm not missing any crates, because this is the one thing about this stage I always mess up, and I died again. 2-1-3 100%, yep, I totally agree. And wow, I'm losing loads of lives on this stage. I've got like 95, I'm sure I had 99 not long ago. Not that I can really complain about 99 lives, right? No, don't get hit by that again. Please don't. I mean, so long as I can get all the crates I can. I mean, if I mess this stage up and I don't get all the crates, I'm not going back. That's for sure. Because this stage is just far too long. I mean, I got 2 save states in case I have missed anything, but that kind of defeats the objective challenge of a game, so I'm not going to be doing that. Whether you want me to or not, so... But yeah, Crash 2 is my favourite and Crash 3 is my least. I wouldn't say that Wrath of Cortex is better than Crash 3, but I would definitely say that Crash 3 is my least favourite in the original trilogy, because, I mean, I'm just not a fan of the vehicle levels, as one thing. And wow, I'm stuck in this barrel, what the hell? It's this tiny fish here. He like comes keen and gets you every time. Come on, Aku, come on, I need this. So what has Ninja wrote about Crash? Okay, right. Crash 2 is my least favourite because the game doesn't have much challenge with the bosses as such. I see it an easier version of Crash 1. Still good game though, absolutely. Yeah, I kind of see that, and of course Crash Bandicoot 3 has more variety and challenges, which is why I love it. And basically Raven Wizard saying hey to Ninja. Well, what I said was my earlier comment I'm not referring to a joke I made, it's more to do with a couple of long form comments I made earlier in the stream. Oh, I see, but still, no harm done, whatever it was. I have not seen anything offensive, and I have been reading the chat, so... Although I do have it set to top chat, not live chat, so if I've missed anything, I will never know. But I'm not going to edit this stream, so I'm still going to be able to keep the live chat forever, so... That's at least one good thing. At least I got a checkpoint. Now this section's pretty cool, where you're like going down. These stages kind of remind me of Finding Nemo. I don't know why, they just do. I prefer Wrath of Cortex over 3 personally. Well, I respect that. I mean, that is probably a good choice, and it does kind of make sense that you've done that, so. Just getting down through these. No, I did it again. Don't know what you mean, honestly, so don't worry. Yeah, I agree. And I'm getting tired, as you can hear. I'm just yawning so much. I really ought to go to bed soon, but I've only got this level and another level to do in this world, so I might as well just complete it. There we go. At least I'm safe here now. Yawning, Marcus. Yes, I am. I am so tired, but I might as well just complete this stream. Hopefully it's not bothering anyone, though. I mean, obviously I know this can bother people. I mean, I did get told off for reading and yawning in school, but I don't know if that's because times were different back then, or it's just an antisocial habit. I do not know, but if it is, I do not mean to offend, so I do really apologise. At least I got some lives, so that's at least one good thing, so I'm definitely safe here. Not that it really matters, because I've got so much. And wow, this is glitching like mad. I mean, look at the seaweed in the background, that's insane. Yawning is contagious, oh no. At least it's not coronavirus, so I don't know why I had to bring that up, but yeah. Not something I'm exactly worried about, to be honest. Would it be possible for you to stream Croc 1 and Croc 2 in the future? Yeah, that's actually a good possibility, because I've never really played Croc 1, but I've played Croc 2 and I can play it through quite well. So if anybody's interested in me doing a Let's Play of it, that would be pretty good. But the only problem is with that game, I've tried it, and Elgato doesn't want to recognise it. Not Elgato, OBS doesn't want to recognise the game, and so it plays. So unfortunately you get a black screen in OBS, and I don't understand why. I mean, maybe because it's an older game, for an older version of Windows, I don't know, because it plays totally fine, but it just doesn't want to display in OBS, which is a real bummer. The comment I made asking for opinions about the Belva and sharing a bit more information about it also is something about a total request. 5 parodies from Mad TV. Those are what I'm referring to. Well, I don't see anything offensive with that, so I won't worry too much about it. And so here we go, Wuthering Heights. Now, this stage I quite enjoy as well. So I'm just going to do this stage, and then I'm going to do the boss, and then I'm going to leave it at that. So this has been quite a fun stream so far, so thank you so much everyone for coming, of course. I was going to like stop at 1 o'clock, but you know, I didn't stick to my word, so I've actually gone for a bit longer now. And Raven Wizard remembers Croc as well, so I mean, and yes, it's been fun, so thank you so much for confirming that for me as well. So yeah, I would do a Croc 2 Let's Play, but OBS doesn't want to recognise it. I wonder if I can put it through Elgato and I can play it that way. That's something else I could try, even if I use a spare PC to do it. I don't know. I mean, surely there's a way to get it to display in OBS. I mean, I'm setting it to use both on the dedicated graphics, so Muppet Monster Adventure is an obscure game. Maybe that's something else I could probably try stream in future then. Now the death animation for these fans is so weird, because if you actually touch them and die, Crash shrinks to non-existence, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Hence why the game is kind of a bit weird in Ninja saying that Max didn't do it wrong, so... Anyway. And the slowest climbing nets in the world, again. Maybe I should play this game more often than I have been, because... I'm not gonna lie, it's quite a good game. I'll just break that, and then I can activate the TNTs in the middle. Yeah, there we go. It did not go off. By the way, what is your upload speed and bitrate set at? I am having trouble with frame drops. Well, I'm not having any issues. It says no frames have been dropped in OBS. Like 0 frames so far. So, I've got it set to... my upload speed is actually 20 megabits per second at the minute. Sometimes it goes down to 10, but when it goes to 10, I usually stream at 5. But I think I'm streaming at 10 tonight, so... Because obviously 10 megabits per second is good, you know, for 1080p 60 FPS streams, to what I've found. I mean, I have tried different settings, but... And wow, Tornado Spin, I haven't used it yet. Like, why am I not doing that? Oh, you're having trouble with dropped frames? Oh, I thought you were on about my stream. Yeah, I basically set it a bit lower. Oh, I missed the live. But, you know, never mind. So basically, if you've got a 10 meg upload speed, what I'd do is I'd set your bitrate to probably 5. You know, about half of what your upload speed is. That's what I would do personally. I know it can be a pain to figure out what's best. Maybe do some test streams to find out which is the most stable. My bitrate is at 10,000 right now. But I've currently got like 18 upload because I've just tested it before the stream. And 5,000, that's kilobits per second. Whereas if we was to use kilobits per second for my upload, it'd actually be like 18,000. Because obviously 1,000 kilobits is 1 megabit, so... And obviously OBS is measured in kilobits, whereas internet speed tests are done in megabits. So for bitrate settings and kilobits per second, in a nutshell, I'm using 10,000. So don't feel confused, because basically, if I set it over if you set it over 6,000, you have frame drops. All I have, yeah, so maybe set it to 5,000. I mean, 1,000 isn't going to make a massive difference in terms of image quality, but I'd personally like to set it to 1,000. But it's between 50 and 80 megabits, so I can't understand why you'd have issues. It's strange if you, and it keeps cutting out for you on my stream. I don't understand why that happens. It must be like a YouTube glitch. I have no idea, but it's kind of sad that that does happen. Maybe I could try stream to Twitch and download it onto YouTube. I don't know, but anyway, this is this stage done. It weren't actually too long. And your voice too. Like, why does this keep happening? It's really annoying. I'll have to watch the stream back and see what I can do for the next one. Oh, they were buffering the stream for you. That's good, so that's at least a good thing there. So just save my progress, of which I'm 49%, so it should take it to 50 when I do atmospheric pressure, so... I don't understand why it goes robotic. I thought it was my internet cutting out for a bit.
The orange boy likes to fly.
Time to earn your wings, kid.
So I kind of lied about doing name search because they're in the bathroom. Oh, no concern. I mean, you're watching the stream, so that's really cool. So I don't understand why it keeps cutting out and the voice keeps going roboty. That's really sad. I'd say for your upload speed you could easily set it to like 10-20,000, but I don't understand why you're getting issues with buffering and frame drops when your internet speed is so fast. Now this boss is really easy, it's just the problem is it's just really long and you're doing the same thing over and over again. And yes, I am using my phone as a microphone, so it could be something to do with that. Now I can use it wired and see if that's any better, to see if my voice is better, because obviously the internet, because obviously it's using the internet to transmit my voice, so it's doing the same sort of thing as Discord in a way. Hence why my voice could keep going like a robot. I don't know. And now I'm losing health, that's not what I want to do. And of course you're very welcome, so hopefully the new streaming settings will work well for you, because I could send you some OBS settings if you want, because obviously I had issues setting that up too. It could be something to do with your video settings, I don't know. But this boss is pretty fun. I mean, definitely the atmosphere of this boss is what I like the most. You know, like flying above the mountains. But yes, I'll send you them sometime soon. Obviously I'm going to go to bed after this stream because it's so late and I'm so tired, but I'm kind of so glad that I've streamed this game now, because it's making me think I should do a recorded let's play of this, because I mean it's definitely worth it in my view to do a recorded let's play of this game. Not a live let's play, I'd say more recorded let's play. Especially when it comes to going for the relics. And then I might go on to streaming other Crash games after. I don't know about tag team racing. So your video settings are 1920 by 1080 at 30 FPS. I used to stream at 60 but I had frame drops. I should be able to have 60 FPS, I would have thought. Yeah, you should do, because I mean I can't understand why you're having frame rate issues. Have you set your encoder to NVIDIA HVenc, is it? Or whatever it is, instead of just X264, because if you use an X264, that'll explain why you're having the frame rate issues. Because obviously you've got to change that to the NVIDIA one, assuming you're using the video card. I have AMD. Oh, there should be an AMD option then, if you go under that. So change it from 264, and you want to change it to the other. It's not QuickSync, it's the other one. I don't know what it's called for. I don't know what it's called, but basically, it's that one. I see that it was set to 264 and I've just changed it, thanks man. Oh, you're very welcome. Well, that would have been the problem. That's not what you want to have it set to, because that will cause a lot of CPU usage, a lot of frame drops. It's very inefficient, so no. So here we go, got the fruit bazooka. So hold to fire fruit at the target, hold L1 and raise the gun, aim with the directional buttons and then press circle to fire. So there we go. So this stream has been really fun, but yeah, you should change the bitrate. I'd up it to at least 10,000 and give it a test from that, saying your internet speeds. But yeah, this stream has been really fun everyone, so thank you so much for coming everybody, but I think it is now time to end because it's just so late. I've got 50% of the game done, so I'm happy with that. Obviously the next world is going to be this one here, so Obviously we've got Crash and Burn, Gold Rush, Medieval Madness, Create Balls of Fire, and Cortex Vortex, as well as the final boss itself. So there we go, everyone. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. So obviously we've got Janinja, Spiral Jonathan, Max, Nuka. We also had Crack 2, is it 2 Crazy Bandicoot 2 or something like that. Raven Wizard as well. We had somebody else in the stream too. I'm not too sure. I'm actually going to scroll up because I actually do have the option to do that. We have Shots, as in Luke, Max, Noel came to the stream for a bit, so thank you so much for you too. And yeah, that is everybody, I believe. And I think I mentioned Jonathan. So yeah, it has been such a cool stream. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I really much appreciate it. I didn't really intend for the stream to go on that long, but of course, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will indeed see you all in my next stream or Let's Play part. So, thank you so much for watching. It is now time to end, and I will see you all in my next stream. So, good night, or have a good day, everyone. So, peace out.